because they have a lot of study that mentions that meaningful learning can enhance understanding. This is for true because it's connect for your prior knowledge. You can relate it more. You can understand better, and it's contextual relevance. So you can understand better, and you more engaged with the new knowledge that you want to learn too. Actually, not talk about the elements of the meaningful learning, which I will not talk about that. It depends on which aspect you want to talk. If you want to talk like how the elements that gonna help you promote the meaningful learning, so that is more about the way. So you focus more about it should be that Nok mentioned before, all the things, reflection and many things, strategy that you're gonna use. But actually, if we look at like who involved in the meaningful learning, people gonna talk about like it should be the teacher, it should be the learner, but actually it can be more. What is a teacher role? So if you know about the meaningful learnings, teacher might not be the one that just do the traditional lecture, just tell everything. But and right now, quite clear for this concept, because right now you can search Google. Google can tell you everything. Google can be a teacher or not. Because actually teacher more about the facilitator, a coaching, a mentor, that not just a traditional lecturer. So right now, I don't think teacher can be just a lecturer, but they be more about the coaching, mentor. So they have to, I think teacher have a lot of role about designs everything, designs the way that they want to use for teaching with all the strategy that you mentioned before. And I think like they focus more about asking the teacher to use more concept map to let the student understand more. And it's not just only about the teacher, it's related to the learners too. Because if you try everything, sometimes it's not work to everyone. And so learners should have some, they have to try to connect with their prior knowledge as well. Because no one know the best about their prior knowledge except like their own student, that your own, right? So they have to balance about like they want to understand this topic with the rote learning or the meaningful learning. The more that they try to connect the new concept with their prior knowledge, they're going to be more about meaningful learning. But the thing that they have to do is try to learn more about to do the critical thinking. And I think a teacher helps a lot, but anyway, learners have to do by themselves as well. As I think Nadi talked about the self-directed learning, that gonna help a lot on like meaningful learning. And the subject matter as well. We have to try to building the concept maps and organize the information to become big concepts. The way that we have to do, we try to go for non-specific and go more specific later. Let them understand like the big picture first, and then going in detail later. And in terms of the context, the way that we teach the student, it should be use the technology to help on organize and do the critical content with the student, and should be related to the prior knowledge. I think the subject matter and the context is almost the same, the way that we teach the student. And the last one, I think Tida mentions about that. It's not just only about teaching, it's about evaluation as well. If you don't do any evaluation, you will not know even what they learn, what they know, what the status of your student right now. So you might not understand the student. So I think the evaluation, they mentioned this is the most important, and the more that we use as an assessment for learning, instead of assessment of learning. It's going to help a lot on the meaningful learning as well. But like the way that we pop up with the concept map, and try to learning the relationship between the box, let us more to be understand more about the concept maps and the topic. So the meaningful learning is need the learners prior knowledge, and learners should choose by themselves as well. It's more about learner autonomy, right? They're self-directed, and it can be meaningful. It might require some meaningful material, and teachers helps a lot on assess the prior knowledge and also creating or select the meaningful material for the student to let them encourage with link with the prior knowledge.